Welcome back to Space Engineers Hardcore Survival. Okay, so anybody that has been following the Discord channel as well as the YouTube community page would know that I have put out a poll recently as to what to do in the terms of cobalt. Now, just to put this sort of straight, I was told by a couple of you that cobalt is extremely rare on Paradigm to the point that searching for it with ordinary ore detector mod is almost impossible to find because of how scarce it is over the planet. It's only, as far as I know, it's only on 3 or 4 different places. Now, what we have to do to combat that is actually install another mod. Something that I don't really want to do, but I feel like we have to do it. So, for the purposes here, let's just go into the save, and we're just going to go into mods. And we're going to put this one here in, which is the ore detector reforge mod. Now, I have taken a brand new game save. This is nothing to do with this here, and I've tested on it just so that I know how it works and all that there. So I've just dragged it on, and we're going to load that there up. But, yeah, just because of how rare cobalt is now, I don't want to be spending the next 5 or 6 episodes looking for cobalt. You know, we could do X, Y, and Z and still not find it, but I couldn't think of anything else that we could do other than just using a mod to find it. But this mod will come off as soon as we find it. As soon as we see cobalt, we'll get rid of the mod. So we'll save the game, exit out, take the mod off, and resume back, because this here mod pretty much finds everything. And I don't want to be finding uranium this early in the game. Well, I do want to find uranium, but I just don't want to find uranium. So we'll make sure we turn that there off. Wait for this game to save. Schedule's been a wee bit messed up recently. I have been, first of all, I have been sick. To the point that I couldn't even record. That time where I did have the gnarly voice, still have it. It got worse as the days progressed, but I'm feeling a lot better now, so coming on to that. I did put up a complex creation episode there recently enough. That was one that was meant to come out ages ago, and only got a chance to edit it and put it up. So there's that. Right, so this is the last place we saved here. So this was the what was it we were doing? Oh yeah, remote control of the buggy, wasn't it? Where is the buggy? I can't remember what we done here last. Oh, did it not get blown up and I said I would fix it and come back to it? I don't know, it's something like that anyway. Right, so we need an ore detector. I'm not going to bother with that. I might just stick one on the end of this here. Yeah, let's stick an ore detector in this, because we only need one. Or would this be able to find it? Would this? Or was this damaged to the point where I couldn't? No, it's functional. It's functional. Oh, it's run out of battery. Oh well, looks like we're gonna make a new one. Let's make a small one and put it on that other one. This should do the job. And grab the components for that. Oh. Oh, we have to actually go and make it. Right, hopefully we have enough there to do all that. Oh, did I make the large one? Oops. I only need the small one. My bad. There we go. It's only supposed to be a small one. We'll stick this on the back, or somewhere where it's not in the way. Stick it on top of that. Oh, I forgot the solar panel got blown off by lightning. Did I cover that? No, maybe? I don't know, I can't remember. They got blown off by lightning coming back from the fixing the rover. Right, let's see, ore detector, and stick that on here. And right there. It's only going to be there temporary. Oh. No, I don't want to. I'm going to hide the menu here. I'm going to hide the HUD because I don't want to see anything coming up. Because I need to configure this here first. Ore detector. Oh. Is it? Maybe it's only... Maybe it's only this here. Hold on. I need to check to see if I've actually installed the mod properly. Okay, so, yeah, I didn't load in the mod properly, so I'm going to do that here now. Notifications coming through my phone. Let me disable this here very quickly. Don't want to be disturbed. Alright, let's see. Ore detector. Aha, right. Now, we don't want to see all this other stuff. We only want to see cobalt. And I think what we do is we just set that to, well, I'm going to set that to 10. And 30 kilometers maximum. Would that be enough? Yeah. It should show whatever one's the closest. And just so we can easily see which is which, I'm going to do this in purple. It's easier to see. Right. And the range, just going to max that out. Okay. Turn tab back on. Is it on? Oh, we got cobalt. Where is the cobalt? Oh, it's over there. I seen purple there, but there's no other purple going up. So where is it? 11 kilometers away. Nah. 11 kilometers away in that direction. I thought it would be over beside the ice. With those mountains and stuff. So... Okay. Well, let's take a wee drive anyway. What's the power like in this thing? Should be alright. So it's about 11 kilometers away in this here direction. So tell you what we'll do, we'll turn that there off, RG, and toggle it on off, because that there will use a lot of power. So, oh. Hold on, whoa. I don't want it to show iron. I don't want it to show anything else. Why is this showing me all this other stuff? I don't want to see any of that. Why is this showing all that other stuff? Cobalt. Why is it showing everything else? Right, I'm going to have to hide the pin because I don't want to see anything else. So we just need to drive over here, and I'll just keep flicking it on and off. That there branch on the left, that looked like a goose or something. Does this have a... It does have gyro. Oh, oh. Don't do that. Yeah, I twisted a wee bit there while I was in mid-air doing a jump. I need to be careful I don't go in anywhere near those places, so I need to do momentarily turn it on. Can I... Is there any way to hide? Aha, there we go. That way it will load up other stuff, but I'll not be able to see whatever else is. I do know there's like loads of other ores about, but I don't really care. I don't want to know what that there is. I'd rather it doesn't show. But it's 8.2 kilometers away. I don't want to get too close to that base there because we were able to get it within 800 meters before it started to shoot us, so I don't want to come across any base where it'll start sending out drones. That'd be a very bad. Wait, why didn't we just send the remote? Why didn't we just send the remote thing to go out and look for this instead of us? So we've got another 7 kilometers away to go. I can't believe this is actually the closest cobalt there is about. I was convinced that there was going to be some, at least in the dry bed. Or the river, or what, dry lake, whatever that was. Or some over here where the ice is. See, they're showing the ice there as well. That's good to know. Oh, oh, steady, steady, steady. I should actually be very careful because if this here crashes, it's going to be a long walk back. So I'm going to take it handy. This mod is really OP. But I kind of wish you were able just to turn on one particular ore. Now, I might be just doing it wrong, whatever, but I'm only following a guide that was on the wiki page. I'm only interested in this one over here. So we're not far away now, only 4 kilometers away. As soon as we get, I'm gonna lift some of it enough to fill up this here. Oh, what's this? Canyon, is it? Let's go into it. I'll have to cross it anyway, but it looks things anyway. So. Oh, just flicking it on and off there just so I'm making sure that we're going to the right one. Not paying attention to the others. Let's go down a wee bit. Wow, this is actually really nice around here. That's actually really cool. And it's got like wee lanes and stuff, so you could drive stuff around here. That's actually really cool. No, it's got nice hills. It's nice. No, you could easily like race stuff around here. There's cobalt over here. Again, not paying attention to all the stuff. Let's go up this way. Could you imagine us having to go and actually look for this stuff? Like, having to come all the way over here. It's quite steep around here, but it is nice. I have to say, it is very, very nice scenery around here. Oh yeah, there was a few suggestions I forgot to mention of people saying to build underground bases and that there, no, like to hide from danger. Where's that? Oh, there's cobalt over here. I'm not going to do that because I've built underground bases before and, well, I prefer not to dig underground. Well, underground is cool and all that and digging, but I want to be above ground for the danger because at the end of the day, like, you know, survival. I don't think I'm going to get down this, am I? The cobalt's over there. No, I'm not going to risk that. Nope. I'll just go around the back of it. That looks like a gentle slope here just to the right. Yeah, this looks gentle enough here. Excellent. I love this rover, it's cool. Come on. Aha! Here it is. Coming up. Now, getting to it is going to be another story. But I am in the process of building a machine called the Worm in Complex Creations that I'm hoping to save as a blueprint. Right, let's see if we can get as close to that as possible. That can be used to dig down into stuff. Let me just park this here. Just gonna save that. Right, that's that saved. Save it. And load game. I'm just gonna change that. Mods. Where was that? Or something. Or Detector Reforged. There it is. There we go. Now, I don't feel so excited about that because in a way it was kind of cheating and all that there in a Cobalt. But yeah, I suppose you can see the justification as to why we've got it, because like it was 11 kilometers away from the base, and we were searching around our base no more than, I think we did say we were going to search around 25 kilometers as a radius around the base, but starting off like with 1 kilometer out and then keep going a kilometer until you're out at 25. But that would have been 25 rounds before, it would have been 11 rounds before when it came up. So Joe, I'm kind of glad we did do that. Oh, has it gone now? Imagine if it did. Let's turn it back on. Right. Just gonna go dig straight down to it. But yeah, I wouldn't have liked to have gone searching for that any longer than a couple of episodes. Like 1 or 2 episodes, yeah, it makes sense. But I didn't realize it was that rare. But that's all we're using that mod for. Not using it for anything else. Certainly won't be using it for uranium and not for platinum either. Aha! Look at it! There it is! Ew! Right, where's the... So that's where we... Okay, so we need to go dig out a hole this way. So we're going to dig this here first because I don't want to dig all that and then realise we can't get out. The fact that top GPS is sort of increasing and decreasing at the same time is good, because at least then we're going up at an angle. I'd be more concerned if it was going up very quickly. We'll take this here to about 50% power, and if not, oh no, we're going to break the surface. There we go. I'm actually going to set a GPS point to here now instead. Cobalt. There we go. Turn these back on. There we go. Cobalt. I'm gonna save the fill this here up to the max. What have we got on us? Oh, not too much stuff on us already. take as much of this here and fill up that thing as possible. I'm gonna throw out any stone there is as well. Don't need any of the stone. Let it roll away there. Oh, it's all stone. Oh, that's disappointing. This is the moment where we find out that our drill actually can't drill cobalt. It's not like Minecraft where you need a, what do you call it, an iron pickaxe to mine diamonds. Imagine if that was the case in this here. I actually do like this valley. I'm actually very tempted to move base here. At least we're beside the cobalt as well. But then that sort of removes the whole need to have like a haulage and all out there.
Inventory full.
No, it eliminates the whole thing for haulage. Why did I not offload that cobalt we had already? This sort of sometimes they don't make any sense. Oh, it's the other side, isn't it? There we go. Just gonna take it back up. Yeah. So fill this here up as much as we can get. But now we can make thrusters, finally. But remember, the thrusters are only for rockets to get it into space. But now it's unlocked so much more, so we can build proper like refineries and stuff now.
Inventory full.
So our refineries and our, what do you call it, assemblers can process more stuff because of the cobalt needed. Try out that other stuff. Go. At least we have this here now. I just don't feel so excited compared to finding all the other ores and the ice and all that there. Doesn't. It's very cheaty in a way. I wouldn't like to be using that. I wouldn't like to use that to find uranium or platinum for that matter, because we got no joy out of finding cobalt. Like, cobalt is supposed to be like the main thing for this here. The whole reason why we're pretty much we got the mod. So the fact that we've found it already now is just like, there you are. There it is. I thought I'd be a bit more excited about it, but I'm not. So it just goes to show sometimes cheating is just not worth it. And I would class that as cheating because it is, it's fun on it, but am I upset about it? No, because it's time that's being saved. Like, I wouldn't like to have gone and searched for that. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack, and all we've done is just use the magnet to speed things up. You know, it's like, I know it would have been fun and all that to find it, but it was 11 kilometers away. I'm just trying to find reasons to justify it. But yeah, no, the vote on YouTube was over. I think there was 8 votes made. I had it up for a short time. There was 8 votes made, and 7 people said yeah, get it, and 1 person said no. And I can understand that 1 person why they would say that, because it's cheating. But anyway, I'm glad we did. That's all it's been used. It's been taken off. So, the joys of finding uranium now. Would like to use uranium for charging stuff up, but I know we won't find it here. At least I don't think so. But it's on asteroid, so we're gonna have to send remote stuff Why is there so much stuff in here? So we're gonna have to. Well, at least now we can make drilling stuff. There's not that much in here, is there? We could run out of this fairly handily.
Inventory full.
There's only one try at stone.
Inventory full.
There we go. Try that in a second. Right, so we found cobalt, so now we can make our assemblage. So I think I'll focus the next couple of episodes on getting those made. That's starting to fill up there now, that's good. We'll get 2 assemblers made for producing all the stuff. That should be enough to throw that in. Actually, I'm gonna try and get rid of all this crap. Get rid of it all. Yeah, I would like to get the worm finished. Now, I've made 2 versions of it. The first version was not great. It was a small grid rover, pretty much exactly like this here, only had a couple of drills on the front of it. Designed that way because we could take this here and just add a set of drills onto it. That's why it's been designed like that. But it has a large, what do you call it, cargo container on it. The only thing is though, it didn't want to mine too well. It just, I wanted to mine in a straight line, which is very hard to do with a set of drills on a rover. No, it's very easy to do with a ship, because you just use your thrusters to keep you at a certain height and axis and all that there, and away it goes. But the only thing is though, it was very hard to control it. I wanted to go in a straight line, so the idea was you tip them down a bit and I would start doing like a dig, go down like an angle like this, you straighten them up and it goes straight, no, so it'll keep at an angle that it is, but then you need to lift up again so that you can just sort of slope to a flat. That didn't work out too well, so what I've done is I'm starting to do a version 2. I don't think I put out the episode yet on Complex Creations, but the version 2 pretty much that. Got a load there. But the version 2 is a large grid, not a station, it's a rover as well, but it can move about. But the idea is it's large grid, so what it is, you drive it up and then you put a big arm down, and the big arm just sits here, and then it uses like the caterpillar drilling method, where it will like edge a drill piece straight down. Now the thing about that is, and the reason why it's in Complex Creations is because it is actually quite complex. It's because I'm trying to integrate a computer into it, which is just a script block, and using trigonometry, or the maths for trigonometry. All it does is you put in, for example, see that coordinate up there. You stand above where the cobalt is, and you put a coordinate up there. Then what happens is you take how far the cobalt goes down. So say if it's 100 meters, so it's 100 meters from there up to here, and you know it's going to be 90 degrees from here to wherever the rover or whatever the drilling ship is. So using trigonometry, you would be able to set the angle of where you want, how deep you want the drill to go. So like 0 is straight down, or you can go 20 degrees or whatever. 70 degrees is like the optimum slope. So I have it set at 70 degrees, but in the video it's actually 20 degrees, but I'll explain that. It's supposed to be the other way around. So 0 is straight down, 70 degrees is the right angle, so it's pretty much like that tunnel there. That's like if you imagine 70 degrees going up. And yeah, it's uses trigonometry anyway to tell you how far back to pull the drill, and then you just start you just start drilling and it will get it. It should come down and hit the vein. Now it might hit a slap bang in the middle, but the idea is, or what I would like to do is, come to like where the edge is. So say for example you come to it here, so this is the edge of the like the cobalt ravine. Then you go straight up, you mark it there, and then you set your degrees and it'll tell you where to go. And then you see you add another margin of error, maybe you go back another 10 meters or so, drill on down until you're flat, and then I'll do straighten out your tunnel, and there it is. Now I've mastered the part where it actually drills it, and it does do a pretty good job. It uses 3 large drills to do it. The only issue is trying to get it straight in the tunnel up as soon as it's done. That's a bit of a dilemma at the minute, because it does go flat, but I don't want it to go 7 degrees and the next thing go flat straight ahead, because it's hard to get stuff drilled down there. So using the large grid drill ship and the small grid drill that I have already designed, it should do the job pretty well. Let's take that up. So it should do a pretty good job at it. So if you imagine this here angle, you'll be able to drill stuff down at this here angle. I would like to drill that out by hand, and in fact you probably could drill that out by hand, but it would take ages. Or would it? Realistically, that's 3 tunnels. The width of 3 tunnels. And then 2 tunnels in height, which wouldn't be hard to do. I don't know, it could be worth looking into. Alright, let's go get the rest of the cobalt and we'll head back. You could drill this out by hand very easily. I just want cobalt, I don't care about all the stuff. I'm not pressing F on that.
Inventory full.
Ah, there we go. Right, let's take this back. You could drill this out by hand fairly easily. No, getting back is the other thing. Oh, look at all the bases popping up. Probably should set GPS points. I think that's the way we came down, wasn't it? Yeah. So let's actually set this. I'm going to set it as WP. So I'm going to set / GPS. And we're going to go C _ W waypoint. So it's cobalt waypoint. And we're going to just lay them as we go along. So I'm going to put another one up here on top. This is where we start descending down. She's heavy. See, there's nickel there. We can get nickel fairly easy. It's right beside us at the house. Or the base, I should say. Just going to set and put up the power of these here a wee bit. Let's go with 30. Let's see what else we need to adjust here. Power strength. Let's go 20. And friction was 65. There we go. Just gonna drop these here along. and drive off the side of something. Oh. That actually looked like a good enough way there. No, it's terrible. That looks like a good enough sort of way there, so I'm going to set that. Yeah, it's good enough there. I'm going to set one when we get up to the top of this hill. Sometimes driving things along the side is a lot better than driving it straight on. Like that. There we go. I think this here's an okay. Yeah, it is. That'll do it. Ooh, smokes. Ooh, that's bad there. Let's move that a bit more this way. Yeah, let's put that here. There we are. I was waiting for the bang there. I just realized this is actually really bad. If we crash, it's an extremely long walk back. Yeah. Right, just gonna do that there to hide that because it's very annoying the way it's just opened up like that. Quite a lot of them enemy bases about. And there's one over by the ice as well. Haven't we come across any random encounters? Don't want to get too close to that one over there. At least we're full of cobalt. But I would like to move base because that area over there was a lot better. Although magnesium was all the way over here. Over the other place, so... Oh, we can make weapons now. Oh, we can attack stuff. We can launch missiles and stuff now at different things. It'd be cool to launch like an attack drone or something. Oh wait, sure, attack drone's a flying vehicle. We said that we weren't going to have flying vehicles. I think what we'll do is we'll make it like some sort of like a remote tank. A remote controlled tank, that'd be pretty cool. We stick one of those big guns on it, drive up to something, waltz on in, blow it up. That'd be something nice to make. Just a basic tank, all it is just 4 wheels, some armor and a gun on top of it. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. And a few redundancies, you know, like redundant cameras and antennas and that in case it gets destroyed. Lots of batteries, big batteries. Lots of iron about. At least we're not stuck for iron. But I didn't realise cobalt was so rare in this. I thought it was actually more common than iron was. But yeah, no. The next episode we'll just start on making those two assemblers, and I think what we'll do is we'll start putting some weapons on the base. I think that will raise our threat level. So if we're going to be putting guns on the base, we'll have to put guns on these here vehicles. And I think what we'll need to do is beef up this here a wee bit as well. Also need to double check that none of the guns require some form of uranium for like shells and slugs and all that other stuff. Here we are. Back at base. It's a nice wee base. Very basic, but does the job. There we go. Right. Here's the first bit of cobalt. Look at that. So good. Oh. So let that work away. And that's it. That's the last of it. Now, I would like to make that drill, that wee smaller drill that I said was the version 1. Let me just see if I actually have it saved somewhere. Is the worm? No, this worm digger. This one's the tunnel worm. That's it there. I actually think that's ready to go. I think that's actually ready to be built. I didn't put the command block on it yet. Or the command block. What is this, Minecraft? I haven't put the programmable block on it yet to work out the angles and stuff, but I think what we could do is we could use a calculator to do that, like a local calculator to do that for us, because I doesn't really need it now. Or what I might do is, whenever I'm finished this episode, just finish it off and then resave a new blueprint and put it in. But I need to work out how much this here will cost to make in terms of iron and nickel and all that there other stuff, because I need to check me have it all here. I'm not going to make that without it. So we'll make that plus the smaller drill, the one that goes in the front of this here with the slightly larger cargo, because that will be needed to go down into the tunnel and actually mine the stuff out. At the moment that big large drill doesn't actually save the stone, although we probably do know how to put a refinery on the back of it to refine some of the stone into like iron, so at least then we're generating iron as we're going along, because we will certainly need a lot of iron, and I think digging the tunnel without it would be a bit of a waste. But let's see, where is it? Look at that. Just let that go through the rest of it there. But yeah, that's good. It's so good to see that going. So what we'll do is we'll put a refinery. Well, we haven't actually got that much in here. Realistically, we could actually move base. Like, what do we have here that's not worth moving? We could set up base over there. Although, if I was to move base, I feel like the riverbed, the lake would be better, because it's a lot more flat and it's a lot more versatile to build stuff on top of it. And it's easy to expand, because on this here you can only expand this here so much before it starts to. No, you can't. You have to start digging, and then this here it goes to the point where you have to put supports on it. So I don't know, I'm a bit tight on it. Maybe I'll do another poll for it. Should we? Yeah, I'll create 3 polls. Not 3 polls. 3 answers. So first of all, the question will be what should we do with the base? And then the first one will be like keep it as it is. Number 2 will be put it over in the riverbed. Oh. Stay inside. Put it over at not the riverbed, the lake bed, or put it over where the cobalt is. And we'll see how that gets on. I gotta put this here episode out this evening, which is Friday the 13th. So it's gonna go out at 7 o'clock. If you're seeing this, it's probably out at the moment. But I'm just saying, so I gotta put this here out and put the poll out as well. And well, I might just hold the poll off until 8 o'clock because I don't want to give any spoilers as to finding the cobalt. So I'll wait till 8 o'clock. That way, people have seen the episode, and then put the poll out, see what people's answers are, and then work around that. But I'm going to record another episode, but the next episode is just going to be building an assembler and that. And if it comes to the stage of actually having to move the stuff out, we'll just rip them off the floor and transport them, or we just grind them up. We can use what do you call it, the yield module on the refinery, and that'll give us back 90% of what the thing is. We've lose. What was that? Just seen something white over there. Is there actually lightning on this? We do need to get this covered. But anyway, I'm going to end the episode there. Thanks again for watching. If any comments or any suggestions, do put them down below, or visit the Discord channel as linked in the description. Follow the Discord channel for the schedule as well as the information board there. You'll be able to see what games we're playing as well as when those games are coming out onto YouTube. If you're enjoying the content, do consider subscribing and dropping us a like if you enjoy what you see. As you know, it helps show what people are interested in the most, and I'll try and focus on those areas a bit more in the future. But other than that, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. I would like to give a massive shout out to the channel donators. You help make these videos possible.